My name is Obina, a poor boy from a small village in Enugu. After my parents died, I had no home, no family, and nowhere to go. One night, I fell asleep in front of a rich woman's gate in the city, hoping just to rest my tired body. But instead of chasing me away, she opened the gate and invited me inside. I thought it was kindness. I was wrong. What happened next still gives me nightmares. I'm telling this story not because I'm brave, but because maybe someone out there needs to hear it before it's too late. My name is Obina. I'm from a small village near Nsukka. Life was simple back home. My father was a palm wine tapper. My mother sold vegetables at the roadside market. We were poor, but we had peace. Until the sickness came. Within a few months, I lost both of them. Just like that. I was only 17. No siblings. No money. So I left the village for Enugu city, hoping to find work. Maybe carry loads in the market, or help at a bus park. But the city was harsh. Nobody cared. For 3 nights, I slept under a bridge. By the 4th night, I was too weak to walk. So I lay down in front of a big house, not because I had hope, but because I had nothing else. The house was tall and painted white. The compound had flowers and statues, the kind you only see in rich people's places. The gate was black and shiny. I curled myself beside the wall near the gate and closed my eyes. Around midnight, I heard the gate creak open. "Who is that?" a woman's voice called. I stood up fast, heart racing. "Please, madam, I meant no harm. I'll go now." But she didn't shout. She stepped out in a flowing red lace gown, beads around her neck and wrists. She had tribal marks on her cheeks and gold rings on her fingers. She looked like a queen from one of those old folk tales. She looked at me quietly. "Why are you sleeping at my gate?" "I have nowhere else to go, Ma. I'm not a thief. I just wanted to rest." She stared at me for a long time, then said, "Come inside." I was shocked. "Ma," I said, "come inside." "You're shivering." I followed her. Inside the compound, I saw a giant carved mask above the doorway. A bronze pot stood near the entrance, and a smell like burning herbs floated in the air. She gave me food, yam and bitter leaf soup. Then she told me to sleep in a small room near the back. I thanked her and lay on the mat, thinking I had met an angel. But I didn't sleep well that night. I kept hearing drums. Not loud ones, but soft, slow beats. And whispers, like people talking in a language I didn't understand. I thought maybe it was a dream. In the morning, the woman, her name was Madame Ifyananya, gave me new clothes, a simple Ankara shirt and brown wrapper. She asked if I could help her around the house, cleaning, fetching water from the tank, trimming the plants. Of course I agreed. I worked hard, and every evening, she gave me food and herbs to drink. But things started getting strange. One night, I saw her speaking into a calabash filled with red water. Her face was painted white, and she was chanting in front of the mask. I tried to walk past quietly, but she turned around so fast, her eyes locked with mine. "You saw nothing," she said. I nodded quickly. "Yes, Ma." That night, I heard the drums again. Soft, slow, but steady. Then came the dreams. In one of them, I saw myself standing in front of the same gate, but this time I was chained, and Madame Ifyananya was laughing, wearing a crown made of fire. I woke up sweating. The next day, she gave me a red bead to wear on my ankle. "For protection," she said. I wanted to say no, but something about her eyes, I couldn't. By the time 1 week passed, Madame Ifyananya started treating me like I was part of her house. She told the gate man, Musa, not to question me anymore when I walked in or out. I helped sweep the compound every morning, carried her shopping bags, and boiled hot water for her bath. She even let me sit in the corner of the living room sometimes when she had guests. Big men and women who wore gbada and long wrappers, with smelling perfumes and loud voices. But that bead she gave me, the red one for protection, started to worry me. It itched my ankle at night. Sometimes I woke up and found it glowing in the dark. I thought I was imagining it until one night I took it off, and immediately I felt cold, like deep cold, as if something in the air was watching me. I quickly wore it again. One evening, as I was mopping the hallway, I passed a door I had never seen open before. It was always locked, but that night, it was open just a little. Inside, I saw a small shrine, not like the ones in village squares. This one had 7 clay pots, each with a strange object: an animal tooth, a black feather, dried leaves, and something that looked like a human finger. And sitting in the middle of the floor, burning slowly, was a thick black candle. I froze. Obina? I turned around fast. Madame Ifyananya was standing behind me, her face tight. No smile. Did I tell you to open that door? No, Ma, I said. I didn't open it. I swear it was all ready. Don't lie to me. I'm sorry, Ma. I just looked by mistake. She stared at me for a long time. Then her face softened. She smiled. It's okay, my son. That room is sacred. It's only opened when spirits are pleased. Some things are not meant for your eyes yet. Yet, that word stayed in my head. That night, I dreamed again. This time, I saw Madame Ifyananya standing on top of the house, holding the glowing red bead in one hand, and a rooster with no head in the other. A group of masked people surrounded me, chanting. I tried to scream, but my mouth was filled with sand. When I woke up, the bead was gone. I searched everywhere. Under the mat, beside the bucket in the kitchen. Nothing. I didn't tell her. But that was the day everything changed. The next morning, I was carrying firewood to the backyard when I heard someone crying. It was soft, like a whisper. Not from outside, but from inside the house. I followed the sound. It was coming from Madame Ifyananya's private room, the one she told me never to enter. The door wasn't locked. I pushed it gently. The room was dark, except for one thing: a mirror. It was big, the size of a door, with carvings of snakes and birds around the edges. In the middle of the mirror was not my reflection, but another face. A girl. She looked my age. Pale. Eyes full of fear. "Help me," she mouthed from inside the mirror. I stumbled back, heart pounding. "Obina!" a sharp voice called behind me. It was Madame Ifyananya again. This time, she wasn't smiling. "You entered my room?" I heard crying. "You disobeyed me. I saw someone. In the mirror." She raised her hand to slap me, but paused, then lowered it. "Her name was Amaka," she said quietly. She was once like you. Homeless, hungry. I gave her shelter. I gave her everything. But she was ungrateful. I didn't say a word. She looked at me hard. I protect those I love, but I punish betrayal. After that, she told me to stop cleaning. She said I needed rest, that she would prepare a special meal for me that night. I pretended to agree, but I had made up my mind. I was going to escape. That night, while she was in the kitchen grinding pepper and singing in a language I didn't know, I went to the locked shrine room again. I picked up a stone and smashed one of the clay pots. The room shook. Wind blew from nowhere. The candle went out. I heard footsteps, fast ones. I ran out of the house, jumped over the gate, and didn't stop running until I reached the main road. I didn't care that I had no shoes. I didn't care that my feet were bleeding. I slept outside a police station that night. In the morning, a kind officer gave me water and listened to my story. When we returned to Madame Ifyananya's house, the gate was wide open, but the house was empty. No furniture, no shrine, no mirror, no Madame Ifyananya. It was like she never existed. Till today, I don't know who or what Madame Ifyananya really was. But sometimes, when I pass big gates at night, I hear drums. And once, I swear I saw her face in a mirror, watching me. If you're ready to explore the dark, mysterious, and powerful side of Africa, then please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss a tale that could change how you see the world.